Ladies and gentlemen, I am a hip hop nerd through and through. So what's going on in hip hop right now when we talk about the lyrics, the bars, the music is my favorite thing. I don't care about the Chud the Builders. I don't care about the NBA Ben 10s, the J, all the ignorance that seems like if you're not talking about this, you're talking about that dumb shit. So I'm glad Jay-Z came and saved the culture. And he fuck at everybody who's talking crazy at him. The GOAT is back. And now to all the hip hop heads, nerds out there, my boy Torre just made a bar for bar breakdown, which I was waiting for because I wanted to do this too, but I didn't want to just do a video where I was just reading the lyrics. So it's like kind of going back and forth with Torre. Let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. Get this video to 6,000 thumbs up because the real rappers are back outside.
Jay-Z's Roots Picnic freestyle was an attack on Drake, Kanye,
And Torre fresh off that Brian incident, huh? Fresh off a body.
Dame Dash, Tony Busby, Tory Lanez, and more. Let's walk through it line by scintillating line.
And I'm sorry for keep pause. I won't do it through this whole video. But the reason why I chose Torre's video to go back and forth with was because Torre is a GOAT. Torre is not Akadiddy. Torre is not Maul. Torre is a hip-hop journalist GOAT. In fact, he is on the Mount Rushmore. First ballot Hall of Fame. Up there with like the Sways in the mornings. Y'all gotta know, as somebody who has a relationship with Jay-Z and somebody who's interviewed Jay-Z multiple times, and somebody that we might not have got some of the hip-hop people on Rolling Stones if it wasn't for this man. The hip-hop, I just got to give Torre his flowers because some people don't realize that this man is hip-hop history. Like, and you must protect Torre at all costs.
My man King Green helped me decode some of this.
Shout out
Definitely
King
watch
Green.
his video on the freestyle on his channel. Okay, let's go.
Hattie's turning 100.
Hattie is Hattie White, Jay-Z's grandmother. She's about to turn 100, and
this is why oh my God, this is for all the real hip hop heads out there. Shout out! They rapping again, huh? And I see the owls getting scared. The owls, Jay-Z only said, and then, Drake only said, and then Jay-Z, nope, nigga. Don't say the name, nigga.
clearly reveres her because he starts this momentous occasion headlining the Roots Picnic by referencing her. This is how much she means to him that he mentions her first.
She is why. What did he say here? Hold on. What does it say right here?
This is how this occasion 100, and
Okay.
he clearly reveres her because he starts this momentous occasion headlining the Roots Picnic by referencing her. This is how much she means.
She is why it's just a verse and not in the streets. Okay, so he breaking it down and saying, Jay is saying that she the only person. It's like when Kendrick said the grandma thing, but it's like, yeah, now it's like, The only reason I'm not is because Hattie's still out here. Shout out to Hattie. Man, this Torre has another element too of having let's go.
Him.
The relationship.
He mentions her first. This line also launches a scheme that runs through the first half of the verse, where he mentions the number one over and over to say, I'm the one. Hattie's turning 100.
If she would have transitioned for
And here's another thing too. This video is also for all those people who, because a lot of y'all aren't hip hop fans. You're not. Y'all just stands. Y'all not hip hop fans. And it's not even like y'all stands and then also hip hop fans. No, you're literally just fans of the person that you stand. I don't even know if you're really fans of that person, because to all the people who are lying to themselves, you objective copium trying to act like he wasn't saying anything here. This one for y'all too. I know y'all don't really listen to hip hop or understand, but this is why y'all come here. So I'll help y'all out with anything Torre might miss or explain it in a way for you idiots. All right, I'm not saying you're an idiot if you don't get it, but those people who acting like this shit was whack, you're an idiot. But
saying my name, I would have hunted them.
If she wasn't here when all this shit was going on, I would have killed these niggas I'm about to speak on. She is keeping me good, but don't go too far. Not too much on my name. This line.
I actually kind of push back on that a little bit because that is one interpretation. I also thought he was saying that not necessarily that if Hattie wasn't here, I would be killing y'all. true, but I think he's saying more if these allegations were put on me and I didn't clear my name and she left thinking that there might be any truth to that, I would have then came and got y'all out of here.
Line also launches,
Which me and Tori kind of saying the same thing. It's just the difference of when he's saying or why he's saying to get y'all out of here.
another scheme that runs through the verse about games. Hunting is a sport, or
So is hip hop. Y'all ain't peeping the intricate writing that Jay was doing, bro. Y'all ain't peeping that he was stringing schemes through this whole thing. Oh, this about to be a long reaction. I don't care. This for the hip hop.
a game.
Heads.
One of them playing these silly games.
There's games again, because they are playing games. Jay is not.
That 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came. But 911 is a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked.
Oh my. That's how I know when people heard this and be like, it's whatever. That's how I go, oh yeah, y'all niggas ain't hip. Oh, that public enemy #1 911 is a joke. I've been ranked. Oh, the intricacy of that writing. That's loaded Lux, nigga.
Here's the one scheme, 1-800-911, #1.
And y'all ain't even peeping the ones. You know what's crazy is I didn't even peep this till I really listened to Tori say, oh shit, yeah.
Attacking Tony Busby, the attorney who took on bogus lawsuits alleging Jay did horrific things that never happened. He thought Jay would settle just to keep it all quiet, but he didn't. He fought back legally and won. He calls Busby a 1-800 ambulance chaser, which is kind of the lowest thing you can call a lawyer. He's chasing ambulances for a quick payday. But he says 911 is a joke, referencing the Public Enemy song and flipping it to say Busby, the ambulance chaser, is a joke, a clown.
Bruh, if my channel started out with me just reading lyrics. Y'all can go back to my first couple videos. This is what I love, bro. I was doing reactions without the song. I was just reading lyrics. So this type of shit is my fave. Like, I'm nerding the fuck out right now. Like, God. Like, bro, y'all ain't even peeping how this whole entire thing Jay was doing with scheme. And Torre's not even talking about the technical ability of the rhymes that he's doing. Jay-Z is doing pre-rhymes where he's rhyming the beginning syllable, not the last syllable. Like, y'all people, Dre can't do this. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, my nigga. I'm sorry, gang.
Song 911 is a joke is about how the system treats black people unfairly.
Talk to him, Torre.
Jay means that too. With that lawsuit he feels, the system treated him unfairly.
Facts.
He comes right back with another Public Enemy reference, naming another song, Public Enemy #1, saying he was called the big societal villain, Public Enemy #1. But
I was there. I remember that. A lot of people don't realize that Jay-Z was scheming through this entire freestyle while making a cohesive narrative while punching. Like, he was scheming, punchlining, and storytelling, and niggas is, all right.
Have been ranked, so that's past him now. You can sense the genuine anger and hurt he has about that situation, the importance of clearing his name. But after that bit about Tony Busby, Jay becomes much more superior and dismissive, even dismissing Drake. This is dirt off your shoulder Jay, who's looking down at his opponents. Jay says
The rock's not crumbling.
his empire is solid.
The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks.
All these little people.
And he ain't even talking about the Jay-Z's crumbling, fumbling, the mumbling, crumbling, fumbling, tumbling, and the stumble it. Like, there was some intricate rhymes he was doing in that whole stumbling, fumbling, mumbling thing, and some people didn't catch it because it wasn't just at the end. He was putting some of them stumbling, fumbling rhymes in the beginning of those lines. Like,
Running around with fool's gold, running scams, trying to trick me out of my wealth. They have failed. This is toward Busby, but also Dame, and Tory Lanez too.
Son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having.
right here, already the rock is not crumbling. Your son is on a federal jail line mumbling something. He made, because people don't catch the mumbling, the something goes with the mumbling too. It's the way that he broke it down and said it. Your son is on a federal jail line mumbling something about how too much in his drink. You know how dumb it. Okay, so your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb it is to, like, all of that stumbling, dumb that is, mumbling, something, too much in, that's all that mumbling, stumbling, too much dumb and stumbling. He was going crazy in that, bro. And some people didn't catch it because you can only catch things if he said mumbling, and then the last line he said something, and then muchin', and then dumb is like, what?
Too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is?
He's talking to Tory
Mumbling,
Lanez's
fumbling,
father
dumb that is.
about
Too
things
much in
Tory
his.
said that
What?
screwed himself up. But notice, he just rhymed, the rock's not crumbling, federal jail line mumbling. You know how dumb that is.
And that's why I'm saying all of that is fire, but then you missed there's a couple pre-rhymes in there too with stumbling and fumbling. Like,
And he keeps the pattern going with the next line. Another one fumbled his.
Another one fumbled his wonder how.
the crumbling, fumbling, stumbling, something, and another fumbling. This nigga Jay-Z is in a different. We need more music, bro. My GOAT is back. The GOAT is back. Lucky Lefty raps Grateful Dead. He's back. The black superhero. Y'all don't remember that, bro.
I get the blame.
Now we're in the Dame Dash section.
Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow.
And then tumbling, still going with the something, fumbling, crumbling, something in his fumbling, tumbling.
I'm the one who done it.
Dame Dash did some interviews this year with his teeth all fucked up, his teeth falling apart.
Teeth is tumbling, continues crumbling, mumbling, dumb that is fumbling. This. Thank you, Torre, for breaking that down for the people. That's basically what I've been saying.
Like his life is falling.
But that's what
apart,
I'm here
losing
for.
Control.
And I also think this is why it's great to do a video with Torre doing an AME, so you get two hip hop people getting maybe two different ways of seeing something and backing each other up. So that's exactly what I was saying right there.
His finances.
Y'all not peeping
Why
the
is he blaming
intricacies.
Jay for his world falling apart. Also, somehow I'm the one who done it. So many people are blaming me for so many things, pointing fingers at me.
It's a murder mystery game.
There's a murder mystery game. The rest of the verse alludes to this murder mystery game.
Torre doing his thizzle. Some of y'all, you know, it really gotta suck. And maybe because I've been hip hop my whole life, I'm a rapper and I've created a lot of music and done shows, toured the nation, all that stuff. Maybe it would really suck to not be able to break down lyrics to me. Like, it would really suck because, like, some of y'all think that y'all are getting the full experience when you're listening to music and you're not even getting 10% of it. Some of y'all really missed everything this nigga said because you only can hear things when it's one syllable and the syllable is at the very end of the line on some Drake shit. Like, it's just like, if a nigga said, nigga, I'll run into Bay, nigga, you niggas is straight, hey. Like, no, hey is too much. Like, then you'd be like, oh, I get it. But if there's...
Again, the game scheme, but also he's building
Scheming.
into talking about wanting to kill these people.
You had to cash cow and thunk it. Was you a punk test?
Dame really did have
I think Thunk It, then it says, was you a pump test? Like, testing the pump.
the cash cow. Jay-Z was his artist. And I think Jay means to say, you thought I was a cash cow, something you could get money out of.
Oh.
And Dame did think it was all about him. I was around them during that time. Dame for sure thought.
Which is why this is Torre's video is very important to react to. If you're gonna react or watch, because he was around them at this time. So he's got, if anybody knows like the Dame, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm just a hip hop nerd. It's like, shout out to Torre. The fact that I like consider Torre a homie now, and I have like, I can like text him or call him and he'll call or text right back. It makes me go back and look at like when I was young and, you know, breaking MTV news, and we'd all run around the TV and watch Torre break some news, and we were little kids. It's like, God, this shit crazy, bro.
But his business moves were critical to Jay's career. Not that this was one of the greatest MCs ever and he was lucky to be down. His ego was completely out of control. So here, Jay...
Watch that epic rant that he did Y'all doing that's torturous interference. Y'all doing a meeting without my artist knowing? Whole time Jay was the one who set up the meeting.
Is laying out what the real problem between him and Dame was, saying Dame thought it was about him. That vibe was never gonna last. Pride goeth before the fall.
I'm the one who strummed the pain.
I'm the one who strummed the.
And then when, bro, the way that he so effortlessly went in and out of schemes, bro, he went from the crumbling, tumbling, mumbling. That's not really a scheme. That's just a rhyme pattern. But then he goes right into this killing me softly scheme. He goes into the game, murder mystery game scheme. Then he goes, bro, this whole Fuji, Lauryn Hill, I was the one strumming my pain. This is the hill that you die on, killing me. This nigga Jay is the GOAT. I don't care what you niggas say, bro. I need my rappers rapping like this. That's why I get excited when Kendrick and Jay come outside. That's why I said my 1A, my 1B. And Jay-Z was my first favorite before anybody yet. Well, DMX, then Jay-Z. But that's how I go. Yeah, that's how I go, nigga. Yeah,
pain. I'm the artist.
This
I'm
what
the
I
one
need.
out there on stage talking about my life, from shooting my brother to cheating on my wife. I'm the one putting my heart on the line. You're the businessman. But also, if you strum something, you're in control of it. A guitarist strums a guitar.
Yeah, because he's the one strumming the pain, which is the Lauryn Hill reference. But then he's also telling Dame, I was the one, it was my pain that was selling this. It could have been you making some business moves, but without my pain, you have nothing to make business moves on, which is even more intricate because he's talking about like the guitar player strumming, the person strumming the strings is the one playing the music. No matter how much the management is pushing, nobody's going to show up to these stadiums, and you're not going to get these endorsements deals if I don't strum this guitar the right way. Come on! Pretending that Jay wasn't saying nothing is a weird choice. It's a weird choice. It only shows your level of intelligence. Facts.
If Jay-Z is the one who strums the pain, then he's in control of pain.
One time.
He's the one who can administer the pain.
That hill you can die on.
Fighting against Jay-Z, you can die on that hill. But we say die on that hill and mean it figuratively. He means it literally. This is a threat. You,
on top of a part of being a part of the Lauryn Hill scheme, on top of telling the story about him and Dame, and it's also him throwing a threat out there. This is what I do. This is what y'all tune in for, bro.
Dame, Kanye, whoever will die on whatever hill you're standing on if you keep fucking with my name. My name is my name.
Or my kids. And remember, my name is my name. Because some of y'all didn't peep the Wire references throughout this whole freestyle.
Way too much flack that comes from those planes.
It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. Jay's
way too much flack that comes from the, because also the planes hats. If you don't know, Jay-Z, the Rock Nation logo is the plane. There's way too much that comes from them planes. So he could be saying, nigga, don't come outside and there's 3 parked all black SUVs and 17 niggas in airplane hats. Paper plane, don't do that. You don't want to see that striped paper plane, nigga. That's all I'm saying. As Kanye talks way too much, is from Wyoming and
line is paper
the plains of Wyoming. Come on, bro. Jay doing a lot.
Planes. I will send niggas in paper planes hats
Tell 'em
to come kill you. It's too much flack, perhaps a word for pain, that comes from those paper plane hat wearing niggas. King Green unlocked that one for me.
I'm killing them softly.
I can take you out quietly. Jay's always said, I'm not a...
Because he said that calling the people with the paper planes, that means I'm killing them softly because I'm not moving. I'm going to be soft about it. But the people with the paper planes, I can't help with that. You know what I mean? On top of still keeping the Lauryn Hill scheme going.
Loud gangster. I'm just a real one. Now, he just said Hill, Lauryn Hill, Flack, Roberta Flack.
Oh my.
And then killing him softly. The song that Roberta made famous and made Lauryn famous.
What's understood don't need to be.
How I do this video without this? How I do this video without this? This nigga is the... Imagine being a billionaire. Imagine being rich beyond your wildest beliefs and still going like, yeah, we gonna undo the wicks. Let me get in this booth real quick. This is what, man. Lucky Lefty. Hola Ovito, nigga. Yeah. What is you talking about, nigga? Y'all gonna see a different me when Jay-Z's outside. Some of y'all ain't never seen me when Jay-Z's outside. Y'all saw me when Kendrick's outside. That's my 1B. Wait till the 1A come out. Wait till the 1A come out, nigga!
I know you know what I'm talking about.
It's really about who's being active. And I kind of like how Kendrick, if Jay come out, then Kendrick come out right now. That should be fire, nigga!
This is a famous...
Sorry, I'm too excited.
I know you know what I'm talking about.
You want it one way, it's the other.
This is
You want it one way, it's the other. Marlo, The Wire.
a famous line from The Wire. Marlo, the baddest gang leader on the show, was in the face of a security guard who was asking for respect. Marlo said, "You want it one way,
But
it's the other way. Like,
But it's the
you
other way."
want this to be a world where I
One of the greatest shows ever.
respect you, but it's not." Jay is saying
You want it one way,
to
it's the other way.
Dame, to Drake, to Kanye, whoever, you want this to be a world where I respect you, but it's not. I'm Marlo here. You're nothing.
And I also thought I should address this too. I should address this earlier, where people be like, well, Jay-Z's being a hypocrite because in the interview he said maybe we don't need battle rap anymore. Maybe we've evolved past it. And then now he's dissing and battling. That's where I go like, man, y'all niggas just... Do y'all remember why Jay-Z said that? Are you going to just cut off the reason he said that so you can make him sound more like a hypocrite? The reasoning was because of the stand-em. This is like, y'all just be hearing niggas say something, then you spin it to what you want it to be, and then you go with that. He was saying that the stand-em has ruined battles. Period. And the funny thing is the people who are doing what he's saying are actually proving him right. He didn't say battles were bad because they were mean. He didn't say battles were bad because they're immature. He said battles were bad because you psychopaths who don't actually like hip-hop, don't actually listen to lyrics, are stands and make parasocial relationships with these people, and your identity becomes these people, and you're not even breaking down bars anymore. Y'all not even listening to battles no more. Nigga, watch my whole Drake and Kendrick battle. I was on Judging Like a Battle until the lawsuit. That's when it starts crossing over and the stands start peeking their heads out. That's like, yeah. So if you still try to pretend that Jay didn't say that maybe we're not responsible enough to have battles because the way that the masses consume it and not because he said he's grown past it, then yeah, keep doing that because you're literally proving him right. But keep going, Jay.
You suckers, I'm Marlo, you niggas gang.
Oh, Marlo
I'm Marley, you niggas. Back to the Lauryn Hill. Y'all done scheming still.
you. I'll kill you. Marlo fits.
Oh, did you say
perfectly with
Marlo
the
you or Marley?
Kanye, whoever. I'm Marlo here. You're nothing.
I still on you suckers, I'm Marlo, you niggas gang.
Oh, I'm Marlo, you know. Okay, all right.
Marlo,
Marlo.
you.
Yep.
I'll kill you. Marlo fits perfectly with the killing him softly scheme that Jay was playing with.
Yep.
Marlo was not a loud
Soft-spoken.
gangster.
Yep.
He was a quiet one who scared the hell out of everyone because he would really do that shit. You should see me, Jay-Z, like Marlo. I will really kill you.
Ain't much for me, it's no how.
Another Wire reference. Once Marlo became the head of the commission, he ended the meetings. But the internet has been asking itself, would you rather $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z or whatever number amount? As if dinner with Jay-Z could possibly be more lucrative than the cash. Drake jumped in on Whisper My Name on Iceman and said, I take $500,000 down to dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all. Oh.
And that's another thing too, where people keep saying that all that Drake said was the jig is up bar. It's like, bruh, this is why channels like mine, I guess, not even, and Torre and stuff are important, because you niggas do not listen to rap, bro. Y'all just don't listen to rap. Even it's the Drake stan saying that. It's like, bro, didn't you listen? You're a Drake stan, correct? And you didn't hear the Whisper My Name diss to Jay? You only heard the Jig Is Up one? And I bet you didn't even catch the Jig Is Up was a diss until social media said it. Why do y'all listen to this genre of music that takes a little bit more thinking if y'all are so passive? Why? I don't get it. It's like somebody who joins like a league of puzzle makers just to be like, I don't like puzzles. Why can't we just draw stickmen? It's like, nigga, then go to the stickmen league. Why are you here?
He's saying Jay-Z has nothing to teach him? Okay. Jay says, fuck all meetings. I don't need anyone. I don't need access to anyone. I'm not looking for anything. Drake is out here courting relationships, having dinners, doing industry politics. Jay's like, I don't need any of that shit from any of those sort of people. I'm on another level.
Cancel the brunches. I remember the hunger pain.
Kill the Rock Nation brunch. The accessibility to me.
I love that line. It's not the most intricate, it's not the most punchliney, but just how real. Cancel those brunches. I remember the hunger pains. That's that shit that hit you in your DNA. That's just like, oh, that's not ill because he said I'm hot like this, or it's just real. Like
the industry meetings. I don't need.
You got to be a food stamp baby for that to really hit. You know what I mean? If you ain't never been on WIC, nigga, you don't. You know what I mean? You feel me? Nigga, that hunger pains, nigga. I remember when them stamps was really stamps, nigga.
Any of you or any of that, I have what I need. And I remember the pain of growing up hungry. I know where I came from. I came from nothing. I'm doing this bigger and better than ever. This is another Wire reference. They were saying Coke is getting more expensive. Jay is saying he's raising his price. He's expanding. This begins a scheme where he keeps coming back to the word up.
It's gonna cost you a B to even say my name.
It's gonna cost you, the price of the brick gone up. It's gonna cost you a B to even say my name, say my name. This nigga is one of the greatest niggas ever to touch the microphone, brother. Yeah, I put him up. Yeah, it's the Kendricks, it's the Waynes, it's the Hoves. But before Kendrick and Wayne, with me, it was Hove, nigga. And he remains. Y'all niggas keep talking about Mount Rushmore. This nigga's on Mount Olympus. So y'all can have Rushmore. Y'all can have Rushmore. He on Mount Olympus, nigga. What are you talking
I'm
about?
so expensive that
It's
it'll
the Rock
cost
in
you $1 billion
Gibraltar, you
to say
dumb
my name
bitch.
on a record or in a courtroom. Beyonce also made Say My Name double entendre. And right after mentioning B, he talks about his kids.
You ever heard of a wonderkin?
Wonderkin means a child prodigy. He's talking to Kanye.
Anytime a father, this part gave me goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I'm getting emotional thinking about it because I always put myself in my shoes. Like, bro, what if somebody said about what Kanye said about Jay's kids about my kid, bro? Like, and I look at it, and Jay hasn't said nothing, and I'm gonna keep it real. One of the biggest reasons I can never, ever, 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 ever be a Kanye West fan again is because of that Jay-Z kid shit. Once kids is on the menu, I don't care what you're going through. I really don't. Your mental health doesn't mean I don't care. Not when kids are on the menu, because that's what a lot of psychopaths who do things the kids say. They have mental health issues. Well, figure that out somewhere where kids don't have to be collateral damage. Because once children are collateral damage and it's just like, but I'm bipolar. I don't care, nigga. I don't care about your bipolar. Lock that nigga up till he figure it out, nigga. Beat that nigga up till he figure it out. Maybe that'll help. Nigga, like, fuck is you talking about, nigga? Figure that out. But once kids are on the menu for you, once kids are collateral damage, once kids can be talked about and cool, nigga. I believe you might have some mental health issues, but so did Jeffrey Dahmer, nigga.
Now, Kanye said some fucked up shit about Jay's children that I will not repeat.
I cannot believe that's a sentence. Kanye said some effed up things about Jay's children.
Children and some of them. Have you niggas no shame?
To talk badly of
Wonderkin, I kind of talked over Torre, is like a child prodigy, and he said that, you know, because he said his kids were slow, and he's saying like, no, my kids are geniuses, I love them. Man, get Kanye the fuck out of here, bro. I don't. Because at what point do we just go, so a nigga can just say mental health and then doing things to kids is okay? So then let's just throw away all this shit. If a nigga can just say, wave the mental health wand, and you could even forgive him going at children, then I go, all right, well then, nigga, well then we forgive everything. Forgive people who assault kids then, beat up kids. Forgive parents who abuse their kids then, because they might have mental health issues. We all have different mental health issues. Mental health is a spectrum. I don't think there's anybody who walks around 100%. If you've lived on this planet for long enough, you will have mental health issues. That will never be an excuse for children being on the menu. Period. I don't care what your take on that is. I don't care. I don't care. Once it's children, you have crossed that line. I don't, nigga, you could be the Joker. You supposed to forgive him because he crazy? Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga.
About another person's children is insane. He's saying...
Sorry, I'm ranting, but this shit really pissed me off that anybody can forgive this shit. And it lets me know, protect my kids at all costs, because you niggas are sick. You niggas are sick. You niggas are sick, nigga. A nigga entertains you. All Kanye did to some of y'all niggas was entertain you. That's it. So a nigga can entertain you to a level where you forgive or understand or still cool with a nigga going to children. All right, cool. And at any level? Cool, nigga. I know what kind of weirdo you are, nigga. Good thing Hitler wasn't goddamn super talented, couldn't drop a hot 16. Some of you niggas would be like, but I mean, bro.
About another person's children is insane. He's saying his child is special. How dare you say something about him?
You're trying to get under skin? I really get
under skin.
As an unharmed player.
And I love that his lyric wasn't like I love how his jab about talking about his kids wasn't like that's messed up. It's like, oh no, if you want to go there, we can get to stabbing shit. Oh, you want to go with kids? Oh, we can get to poking shit up. I poke niggas up for less. I like that. I love that. I love that it was just no, this isn't even like this isn't like a punchline. No, nigga, it's a punchline, but we can just get to stabbing shit. Nigga, like, what you want? Yeah, if you talk about me, we can do the rap thing. With my children, my defenseless baby. Oh yeah, we can get to stabbing shit, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga?
In 1999, Jay was in a club when he stabbed a record guy from the streets named Lance Rivera. So he's saying, you know me, I will literally get under your skin. Huh? I'm in here talking about killing, and I'm for real. Again, the game scheme.
Whenever you bring up a man's babies, whenever you put a man's anything up on the menu, prepare yourself for whatever comes behind that. And if you are such a weirdo that you think that you can guise it in anything, and then when you see that father, they're supposed to understand, you are the definition of an internet nigga. You are clinically an internet nigga.
Ask how I'm playing. It's so easy to talk tough when you're just writing words on your phone.
Facts!
This is the Kanye section. Kanye wants the world to think of him as bipolar.
You're no maniac. Watch how
sane he act.
You're
He no maniac. Watch how sane he act in my presence. Watch him shrink like a...
You're no maniac. Watch how saniac in my presence.
That's the thing I don't understand about the Kanye West gets the get out of jail free card with the mental health thing, because I've never understood that, because most people who commit the worst atrocities in human history had mental health issues. We have never, ever, 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 ever in the history of everdom used that. You can understand he has it, but since when has that been a get out of jail free card? The only person that it seems that works for is Kanye. Like, at any level of debauchery he can do and be like, mental health. My mom dealt with mental health people. She was a family therapist and psychologist for a long time. Bro, that's not how that shit worked. That's not how that shit worked. And if you think that you can get on a judge or like a jury and say you can get away for doing something to a child, harming them because you're bipolar, and think you're going to get out of jail, good luck, nigga.
Kanye uses his bipolar disorder as an excuse
to
explain away anything crazy that he does.
Exactly.
Jay says, he's not crazy. He knows how to act around me.
And then here's the crazy part. There will be people who will never have met Kanye, never spent a second with Kanye. who will tell a man who's known Kanye for as long as Jay-Z's known him, as intimately as he's known him, that they know Kanye's condition better than Jay. That'll be the funny part. Jay's telling you, this nigga's not insane. I've done a lot of business. I've done a lot of things. This nigga's not insane, bro. And then you're going to go, well, me being the armchair psychologist, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I think he is. I've never spent a moment with him, but I think I know better than you, Jay.
He shrinks, which...
Now, you can say Jay might not know what Kanye's feeling, but you definitely, as a random nigga who haven't met either of these niggas, have less of know what's going on with Kanye than Jay, probably, I would assume.
Word plays into...
I need a new therapist.
I love this line. Kanye says he's crazy, but Jay-Z's in therapy, and it's not going well.
This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink.
That's a way of showing, not telling. I'm a crazy person who's about to snap.
Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think.
I'm thinking about killing you. You don't...
Because you niggas ain't heard threats. I stick that knife in you. Take that little bit of life from you. Am I frightening you? Or shall I continue? I put that gun to you. I let it sing you a song. I let it hum to you. The other one sing along. And what's a duet? And you wait when you check out the technique from the two texts that's blown like two lips. This is an unusual musical I conducted. You looking for the black. You looking at the black Warren Buffett, so all critics conducts. Cause y'all ain't heard. I know when Jay-Z. Oh, this threats. This wasn't Jay-Z. This was threats. Some of y'all thought Jay was. But this wasn't Jay. This was threats, nigga. I cut you out right now. What are you talking about?
I don't want that. Who's he thinking about killing?
That nut ass nigga still stuttering.
Some rapper.
That chatty patty down on his luck again.
Dame Dash.
West introducing me to Jaguar.
Some rapper. That was Oskino he was talking about, by the way.
I don't know why I still fuck with him.
That's an hysterical line. I love these rhyme schemes in here. Nut ass nigga still stuttering. Chatty patty down.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard that, I didn't know he was talking about Oskino. But when I watched more people talking about it saying it was Oskino, I went, oh, that's even harder now. Because Oskino be stuttering and he be hating on Jay.
on his luck again.
That's hilarious.
West introduced me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. And he continues it with the next line.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kids can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
And y'all gotta understand, when he did that live, that shit hit. That's battle rap. That's performance right there. Enough with him. Because at first you hear you go, wait, what's going on? What's going on? And then when he hit the enough with him, I went, ah! Because you thought he was messing up, but then he did it on purpose. There's some people like, he messed up. I go like, that's literally a classic battle rap thing. They do that in battle rap a lot, where you go, what? Oh yeah, that's what because it makes the crowd interact, because now you're not just listening passively. You're going, oh, wait a minute. Is he messing up? What's going on? Now you're engaging with it. And then when he catches it and goes, enough with him, and he catches it on the exact beat, letting you know it was on purpose. It makes you go, ah! It's like a cross up. You thought he was going left and he went right. Broke all of our ankles, nigga.
This is the Nicki Minaj portion. This one's insidious. She's a Barbie, and her man, can't pick up or take home their kids.
And his name is actually Ken. God damn it.
Because, But also, Jay can't forget Nicki stuttering during a freestyle.
I said it's 700 horses.
He just mimicked her stutter to clown her further. You thought that was a mistake? Yeah, right.
It wasn't a mistake.
And then he dismisses her with enough of them, which fits the rhyme scheme he was working on before.
And not only does it fit the rhyme scheme he was working before, that diss is so much more potent to Nicki. Because let's keep it real. Nicki just wants Jay's attention. That's what it is. So when he gave her those bars and then goes, enough with him. Like he was going to give more, goes, enough. She's not even important enough for me to keep going on. Enough. Like that cut her probably worse than who is this? Enough with that. Like, anyway. What?
Fuck with them, in love with him, enough of them.
Rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans.
I'm too big to beef with a rapper. I got MAGA Republicans as ops. I'm dealing with real enemies.
Them shots came from
Don't nobody make me want to rap more than this nigga Jay. Golly.
the very top of the government. Good luck with them.
Government, good luck with them. When Nicki talks shit about Jay-Z, that's coming from the government. they're telling her to attack Jay-Z. And that's your peoples now, Nicki? Good luck.
This nigga is going crazy.
Luck with them.
I'm governed by God. You trying to break the covenant.
Here we start a rhyme scheme about God and the Bible.
Covenant is I think a holy contract with God or something like that. Unbreakable.
Jay is saying, I answer to something higher than the government, and you broke your tie, your covenant, your agreement with God. But what God is he talking about? What does Jay call himself? Hove, as in Hova, Jehovah, Jehovah.
I rained for 40 days. My neck get flooded again.
Who rained down?
And then he goes right into the scheme after scheme after scheme. Now he's in the God religious scheme. When I talk to the higher, the covenant, the flooded, my neck flooded, wrist flooded for 40 days. Oh my God.
On Noah
the
and
covenant,
the ark. God did. My
Oh
neck
my-
got flooded again. Ice around my neck. Wealth coming to me. He's ramping into telling you about his currently rising success.
Wrist get flooded again.
More money, more money.
My net worth went up again.
Continuing the up scheme. Continuing to say, I'm rising. I'm expanding.
My next update, the jig is up.
He takes the phrase Drake made into a whack line and flips it. My next update, my next Forbes list report, the jig is up, the game is over, the deception is done.
Nigga, I'm up 10.
He just said, I have 10 billion.
Nigga, I'm up 10.
Next.
My question is, you know what? I like that Drake did that. I like Drake keep continuously punching above his weight class. I like that lyrically. I like it. I respect it because Hove might not have dropped this if it wasn't for it. I mean, he probably would have dropped it because Drake is only one section and there's a lot of people you got to address. That's what Jay do. But I like that. I like that. I like it. And I already see some of the worst OVO stands terrified. Talk about, I don't want to live the last 2 years over again. Jay, please. Leave him alone. Drake don't respond. This nigga Kendrick got you niggas PTSD.
Forbes list will say, I have 10 billion. That's what he's saying.
Nigga, I'm up 10.
Right now, Forbes says he's 2.5 billion, but he says, I'm up 10.
Now, up 10 could mean a lot of things. It doesn't necessarily. Torres take it as specifically 10 billion. Up 10 can mean a lot. It could be 10 million more than he was last time. It would be 10, whatever more, but he's putting billion on it.
That informs
That's a little specific. I don't think he said anything about billion or Billy.
the next bit.
Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again.
You're looking
Wrong chart, champ. You got to look up again. And you know why that cuts extra deep? Because Drake's whole thing is about the UMG thing, acting like he a victim. That stuff is going to cut him deep because he goes, yeah, you could have all these accolades that don't really mean anything besides, especially if you talk about niggas as inflating numbers and stuff. When your money doesn't reflect that at the end of the day, it goes into the narrative where Drake said he's basically like a slave. So that's going to cut that nigga. It's like, yeah, you got a lot of accolades that also help UMG. Those plaques and stuff. But what do you got that only helps you? That built from you? Because let's talk about that chart.
at the wrong chart, Drake. You think passing me on the Billboard list is what's hot? I'm way ahead of you on the Forbes list, the important list. You got more number ones.
And when people goes like, I thought money wasn't the most important thing. These are two get money nigga rappers. So you got to understand money's going to be a talking point in this battle. You got to know the combatants when you go in. And talk about that with Jay lets me know you don't really know Jay-Z. And why that's going to cut Drake, because Drake likes to talk accolade talk. So Jay moves the accolades to the accolades that really matter. You go, okay, what about your jet? What about your wealth? The stuff that helps you and your family.
I got more money. That's the crux of the next bit. How is it that Drake has more number ones, but Jay-Z got more money?
Niggas look up to Hov. I never looked up to them.
You look up to me like admiration, and you look up to me on the important list. I have never looked up to you as far as respecting you
Damn.
or being behind you
Damn.
on the list that matters.
That's called a rebuttal, ladies and gentlemen.
Back to why is it Drake has more number ones, but Jay-Z has more money?
Crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them.
You
Oh
said you were
my
publishing.
God.
I didn't. You are kicking up to your bosses. They are wetting their beak on your income. If they pay you for...
And this is the type of shit that's cutting Drake deep. Understand that cuts Drake deep. Understand. More than anything, like, and you gotta know, like I said, the combat and how you win, right? Jay ain't gonna go with the same angle Kendrick gonna go with. Same way Pusha T didn't go with the same angle that Kendrick went. And Joe Budden didn't. They all have different through lines, but there's all, if you look at the way that each of those people beat him, they beat him in different ways. They all kind of have the same themes but different strategies. So Jay gonna go with Jay gonna come with that route. So what you gonna say there? He's trying to snatch that from Drake before Drake gets to, I got all of this money and I got all of these houses.
100 million, they make more than that. I'm not doing any of that. I'm a boss.
Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers.
You are an employee of UMG, a highly paid employee, but an employee nonetheless.
Damn.
I am a boss. We are not the same.
In perpetuity is how your contract is worded.
Nigga, they own you forever. I'm free. He's speaking in a superior boss way, explaining Drake's contract to him like a boss explaining the game to a worker. Drake's on
Torre, you cooked with this. This might be one of your masterpieces, nigga.
Iceman.
You
talking
cooked with
about
this.
My label gotta free me. Jay said they have you forever.
That's why it's an extra cut, because throughout of Iceman, he's talking about, like, he's a slave. That's what I'm saying. So, like, these shots are tailor-made to really pierce through the flesh. These is hollow tips. These is breaking up in the body. These ain't just, these is hollows, bro. He's leaving fragments in this nigga.
Remember, even when the trees pretend.
The roots remember even when the trees pretend.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
Sounds
Because also the roots picnic, the trees pretend, saying that you will never forget your roots always remember. And I think it's a play on an African proverb where it says, the axe forgets, but the tree always remembers. But it's a different way of saying that, because it's saying like the victim. That's saying that the victim remembers more than the person who was victimizing. But what Jay is saying is, no matter how far you go, you will always be who you are. He said it in Where's the Love? Where he said, no matter you what, nigga, you was who you was when you got here. That's what he's saying. Only God can judge me, so I'm going. Either love me or leave me alone. Nigga.
They said they have you forever.
The roots remember, even when the trees pretend.
The roots remember even when the trees pretend.
Fire.
Sounds like some old folklore wisdom that grandma would say. Even when people lie, the soil knows the truth.
Facts.
Jay-Z said, the roots, the guys behind me, they know who I am. They know what I'm capable of. I'm Jay-Z. I'm Marlo. These people I'm talking about.
Man, I'm getting waves of goosebumps. Oh, shit! If Jay-Z next album, the theme is like Marlo's back, the more I think about it, the more it's genius. That would be because Jay-Z is the Marlo of hip hop. Jay-Z was the dealer who became the biggest rapper, who stayed the lyricist, who has the hip hop respect, but also the business respect. And, 444 was him stripping himself of Kill Jay-Z. And I ain't gonna lie, if he come back with this new one like Marlo back, hold on, my bad. I unplugged my goddamn camera. Nigga, that would be in. Marlo is back, bro. Oh, my bad. Gotta get the light right. Yeah. Marlo back.
Who grew off of who I am, they're pretending. Dame, Kanye, Drake, They grew out of the roots that I, Jay-Z, laid down. They are trees who grew up off of me.
Not too much of my name.
Don't disrespect my name.
Don't forget who I am.
I am a killer. Then he calls back to the beginning of the song and to the beginning of him talking about his grandmother.
Hattie loves her Shawnees. S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end.
That's my name. My name is my name.
And I also think it's a flip on, because I was watching the Rap Radar last night breakdown on this. I mean, their Rap Latte breakdown on this, Torre and Green, and they pointed out the whole how Sean and Sean, as in Sean Diddy and Sean Carter, and he's saying, I'm Sean, S-H-A-W-N. Do not compare me to the Sean, S-E-A-N, because that's what niggas was trying to do.
Not too much.
We're two different
on
people.
My name. Also, my grandmother loves me and I love her. She's the roots of him. And she's the reason why he's not playing the game that everyone wants him to play. I get from this the image of a gangster walking through a street filled with his ops, and he could just knock them all off. He's got his gun, but he's with his sweet old granny right now, escorting her home from church. So he's being nice for now, focusing on her. But as soon as she's gone...
You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
Amazing verse. Thank you for...
Oh, that one's oh man, I'm loving hip hop right now. It's different when the real rappers are, when the spitters are outside. Don't it just feel different? I feel like a kid at a candy store, bro.